Hey guys, my name is Ling, and a quick disclaimer before we get into the tutorial. This is my first tutorial ever on anything, so please forgive me if I made some mistakes because I was very nervous while doing the voice overlays and like compiling them with the combos. Other than that, I hope that you find this tutorial helpful because when I was learning Fujin, I kind of had to figure this stuff all out on my own, except for help from Hayate. He's one of the best Mortal Kombat players in the world currently. And this is the link to his Twitch. Please go check him out. Whenever I posted or asked a question in the chat, he would stop what he was doing, he would answer. He's a super awesome guy, so check him out. And other than that, this is the link to my Twitch. And if you play MK on PC or just want to come hang out and chill, please feel free to join the chat. So let's get into the tutorial. So Fujin's first ability is on the crossbow bolt. You can either shoot the standard bolt, hold up or hold down to change the trajectory of the projectile, or amplify it to do double projectiles. So Fujin's second ability is Tornado. You can either do Tornado, the delayed advance, or the advancing Tornado, back Tornado, or the delayed back Tornado. So Fujin's third move in the variation I play is Warped Needle. It can be special amplified or used as a combo finisher. Now the next move is called Skywalk, and in my opinion it is the essential move in a Fujin kit. Skywalk can be special amplified and it will carry your opponent forward. And also Skywalk can be cancelled out of to put you back on the ground. Also you can do a dive kick, which is 3. And dive kick can be amplified, and also you can do 1, which is flying sword, and flying sword can also be amplified. Fujin's first string is Gusting Cyclone, which is 1-1 up 4. Please keep in mind that this is your one of your fastest strings, and it will trigger a crushing blow if it's a punish, meaning if it interrupts your opponent in the middle of a combo, it will do a crushing blow. However, you cannot combo off this crushing blow, and this crushing blow will cause a side switch, so make sure to use this when you are in the corner and not the other way around. Gusting Cyclone can be special cancelled after the second move into either Wrap Needle, Crossbow Bolt, or Tornado. However, the Tornado will not combo since the string pushes your opponent away. Fujin's second string is Aerokinesis. It is 1-2, 4-3-4. It is a super fast dialing combo, and it can be special cancelled after the second move into Wrap Needle, Crossbow Bolt, or Tornado. The difference is that the Tornado will actually hit your opponent with this string. So Fujin's third string is Howling Winds, and it is back 1-1-2-1-2. It is a good mid-screen combo starter or a neutral screen combo starter, and it can also be used for pressuring and zoning your opponent. It can be special cancelled into Crossbow Bolt, Warp Needle, and Skywalk. Howling Winds can be special cancelled, however, since it is a dial-in string, it can only be cancelled after the third hit in the string. In order to do this, pay attention to Fujin's animations and input your special move after the third hit in the string. So Fujin's fourth string is Tornado Twist. It is 2-3-1-2. It is a high starter string with a low mix-up, and it is good for mixing your opponents. However, take care because it has a high startup and it is vulnerable to jabs or to low pokes. This string can be special cancelled into Wrap Needle, Crossbow Bolt, and Tornado. However, the Tornado will not combo since it pushes your opponents away. So Fujin's fifth string is called Calm Before the Storm. It is 2-3 and then 2-4 at the same time. This string has a good pushback on its last hit, and it can be used to create some space between you and your opponent. If the opponent is pressuring you too much, you can use this string from mid-screen to create a little more space between you and your opponent. So Fujin's 6th and 7th strings are Tailwind and Whirlwind, which is forward 2 and back 2. Tailwind forward 2 will hit everything in front of Fujin, which is close or mid-range, and it will also make Fujin take a step forward, getting closer to his opponents. Whirlwind will hit only opponents that are mid-range or close range. However, it will pull the opponents towards you, and in order to do this, Fujin needs to hold back to hit close and just tap back 2 to hit mid-ranged opponents. Both of these strings can be finished with 1-3 or grab, which is a shortcut for 1-3, and Whirlwind back 2 can be special cancelled into Skywalk, Wrap Needle, or Tornado. Fujin's 8th string is Whisked Away, which is forward 3-1. This string will do a crushing blow if the first move of the string misses. The string can also be special cancelled into Wrap Needle, Skywalk, and Crossbow Bolt, and this will also be one of your main combo starters. Also, keep in mind that it can be cancelled into Tornado, but the Tornado will not combo since the string pushes the opponent away. Fujin's 9th string is Blown Away, which is 4-2-3. The first hit in the string is one of the best anti-airs in game, and it can catch your opponents out of the air, and the third hit of this string is counted as a projectile. So after the third hit, Fujin unleashes a projectile that is a mid-reaching projectile. This can be used also if your opponent is blocking, and it will give you some space since it pushes the opponent away. This string can be special cancelled after the second move, and this is one of the few strings which the Tornado can combo with. It can also be cancelled into Wrap Needle or Skywalk. Fujin's 10th string is Crushing Zephyr, it's forward 4-3. This string can be special cancelled into Wrap Needle, the Crossbow Bolt, Skywalk, and Tornado, but again the Tornado will not hit since the first hit of the string pushes the opponent backwards. Crushing Zephyr has a crushing blow in the string. The requirement for the crushing blow is you need to hit this string 2 times in a row. However, the second time you do the string, the first hit of the string has to miss in order for the crushing blow to come out. So in the next part of the video I will try to explain how to do more advanced Fujin combos, but keep in mind that even with all my explanations you will still need to practice Fujin a lot, because he's so different from the rest of the MK cast and you will not be able to pick him up so easily, but I will do to the best of my abilities to try and explain all the timings for all the hits and special moves that you need to get right in order for you to pull off the combo. So let's get into it. Fujin's first combo basically consists out of 2 parts. The first part is hitting the 1-2 string and immediately after inputting the Tornado. However, do not hold forward while Fujin is in the air as soon as you hit the Tornado. This will cause Fujin to rapidly go forward and it will hit your opponent immediately, so your opponent will reach the ground before Fujin does. Instead, input the Tornado, let Fujin be in the air for half a second, and then hit forward in order for Fujin to hit your opponent. However, take care that you do not do this too late, because this will cause your opponent to have extra frames and he will be able to block Fujin's Tornado, and this will leave you open to a full punish. So, hit the 1-2 string, do the Tornado, delay it for a second, then move forward. Once you hit your opponent and he's in the air, you will land before him, then do a micro dash and raise your hand off the D-pad or off the arrow keys, then just do 4-2 without anything and then finish off with a Wrapped Needle. So Fujin's second combo consists out of quite a lot of strings and special moves, so I will try to explain this and make it as easy as possible to understand. So the starting move is Bending Wind, which is back 2, and in order for you to hit this combo you need to be mid-range and tap back 2 in order for Fujin to hit the mid-range Bending Wind. After you hit this at the last possible moment, so the timing is super late, try to look at your opponent and the way his character bends forward towards Fujin. You need to input Skywalk. However, in order for Skywalk to come out, you need to input down and then hold up. 9 out of 10 times this will help you to this will help Skywalk to come out. So it's a 9 out of 10 chance that the Skywalk will come out. As soon as Skywalk comes out, you need to mash that amplification button, so hit it a few times, since it needs to be amplified immediately in order for Fujin to carry his opponent forward. After you successfully amplified Skywalk, you need to let the amplification hit your opponent 2 times. So after it hits 2 times, after the second tick, and I mean immediately after, you need to press down twice in order for Fujin to fall before his opponent does. Once Fujin is on the ground, immediately hit, without pressing anything else, just hit standing. So standing on the ground, hit 4-2. This string is the Typhon release, and it is basically a restand. So this will restand your opponent, and at that time you need to input your tornado. However, the same principle applies. Let the tornado be delayed for half a second. So let Fujin rise, then hit forward and hit your opponent. By the time you reach the ground, you need to do a micro dash and then a low drift. Low drift is forward +3. So micro dash, a low drift, that is the move where Fujin slides along the ground, and after that hit the warped needle. This will guarantee that you hit your opponent. Fujin's third combo is basically the same as his second combo, however I added this in case somebody finds it easier to end off Fujin's combo with Fatal Edge, which is back +1-1 instead of the low drift. So take a look and decide for yourself. So Fujin's fourth combo, once again it's exactly the same, however the start of the combo is different. Remember when I talked about Howling Winds and its special cancel timing? The timing where you need to input the special move in the string? So with Howling Winds, once the third hit of the string comes out, that is the moment you input Skywalk or any other move. But in this instance you input Skywalk, and immediately after you press the amplification button for the Skywalk. So all the previous principles apply, since the string is exactly the same. However, take great care that you input Skywalk on the third hit of the string, or otherwise it will not come out and you will fail your string and you leave yourself open to a punish. And once again, if it's easier for you, you can end this exact same string with the Fatal Blade, which is back +1-1. Up next is Fujin's corner combo. It can either be started with Howling Winds or a low drift. Low drift is a low hit and Howling Winds is a mid hit. So in this clip we'll start with Howling Winds, and the same cancellation principle applies. After the third hit of the Howling Winds string, you input Skywalk, immediately amplify it, let Skywalk do 2 hits to your opponent, so the same principle as the mid-screen combo, and immediately, and I mean immediately after, cancel out auto Skywalk. Now, this is the tricky part. Watch your opponent fall, and once he's in the height of Fujin's waist, input 4-2, which is Typhon release. If you input 4-2 too early and then do the tornado, it will hit your opponent too high up and he will fall before Fujin gets out of his tornado. However, if you input Typhon release, which is 4-2, too late, you will miss the second hit and it will not restand your opponent. So the trick is to hit your opponent with the 4-2 while he is in the height of Fujin's waist. Then, this is also the tricky part. Once you input the tornado, do not immediately hit your opponent with tornado. You need to micro dash with the tornado. So create a bit of spacing, so go back just for half a second and then immediately press forward in order for Fujin to stay in that tornado for the extra half a second, so he will drop to the ground before his opponent. And so once you're forward and your opponent is in the air, you will reach the ground before him, then do Typhon release again, 4-2, you can do it at any time, the sooner the better, because it's an anti-air and it will hit your opponent even if he's high up, and then finish off with a warp needle. So this next combo is actually the only combo Fujin can get off a crushing blow. However, I've forgotten to mention this while I was explaining Skywalk. So the dive kick, when amplified, causes a crushing blow if Fujin takes 2 steps while he's in the air or while he's doing Skywalk. So once you take 2 steps in the air and do a dive kick and amplify it, Fujin will do a crushing blow. Once the crushing blow is finished, you need to do a micro dash, then do the low drift move, which is forward +3, and then end it up with a wrap needle, and it's that simple. So the Fujin's final combo is the jailing combo, and it is exactly the same as the first combo I've shown you. So it follows the same principles with one exception. This combo, since it's a jail-in combo, it started from a jump-in, and the only difference here is that you need to hit 2 with your jump-in, but wait until Fujin is approximately in the range of your opponent's head. Once you're in the range of your opponent's head, just hit 2, and from there, don't press any movement buttons, just press 4-2 for Typhoon release, and then do the tornado, delay it for a second, and advance forward and finish off the combo. Next up are Fatal Blow combos. They're basically completely the same combos as the first and the second combo I've shown you. The only difference is you do not finish with Warp Needle, you finish with Fatal Blow. So I will let each combo play at normal speed, and then I will slow it down for you so you can see both combos in action. So finally guys, for the finish, I'll show you one combo that I created and I'm very proud of it. It's the highest damage I've been able to do with Fujin. It's kind of tricky to get, but everything's tricky with Fujin. And on top of that, as a bonus, I'll show you 2 combos that I saw Hayate do and that I was able to reproduce. 2 awesome combos, although his Fujin variation is different than mine. However, I will not be including the movesets and how to do them. If you like Fujin and if you enjoy them, figure them out for yourself. You should be able to do them with everything I've shown you. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video guys. See you. Bye bye.